was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Links to the conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody like me. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Empty. There's no one like me. I'm from the airport. There's no one that can match me.
No affiliation, why they thinking this ain't for the band? Leader, they really imitation. I be contemplating why this ain't no like heavy rotation on radio stations. I just pray the Lord give me babies, cause I'm running through these rappers like my name was a patent. Getting on these rappers 9 to 5 is my occupation. Wrong, you come in with your best truths, you best bring more. Already told you I got the juice like a Renthal. Already know what I'm about to do, that your men fall. Everyone know that we got the truth for your men falls. So balls, overtaking my enemies. Moves calculated and orchestrated like symphonies. Smooth operated, we bringing haters to misery. Top 5 list ain't shit unless you mention me. Yeah, that's why we don't associate. Fuck niggas make them with fuck niggas. Why they procreate? Why they overhate? Cause their time is short and a moment late. Let it culminate to they harder race and overtake. Cowards perpetrate like their little group is respectable. Talking intellectual, all of you homosexuals. Faggots.
There's no one like me. I'm from their cloth. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat your children.
I don't want to congregate. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to fellowship. I ain't trying to deal with you. Ain't the U.P.K. Ain't the truth. Keep it real with you. Defenders to the faith. I got to pop and rub the heads with you. All that bullshit, you can take it over there with you. Rather be a houseboy. Rather run with them field. Nigga, show them to put it work. Move mountain, crush hills. Nigga, take a dead soul. Breathe life and make it live. Nigga, no affiliation, so it's no one to compare with us. Took the Lord's house and just ended you with fear, nigga. Ain't for the body, cause you know like killer head quicker with these bars. I'm on my wrist, so bear witness. You spit cold, I spit flu. Don't compare sickness. You floss diamond, I floss fringe. Don't compare dentist. You pre-K. We meant the war shit. We ain't Christian. Harm one of us. Get pistol whipped like the gun got a belt with it. I'm bred different. The competition just a mill. I'm fed different. I stood front line with them fields. I bled different. I'd rather be a corpse than a coward. I'm led different. Shit, I'm led different. Come through like a juggernaut, so don't get in the way. And we take everything serious. We don't play. I wonder now what they gonna say. Shit, we make profits all the shooters like the NBA. You get slayed for switching sides, nigga. We ain't on the same page. Immaculate conception. Wow. These niggas bitch made. I'm sticking with the foundation where my bricks laid. You switch sides, I'd rather switch cage. You was never with us, nigga. Just know we on mission, nigga. Right hand hold the scriptures, nigga. Left hand hold the pistol, nigga. How you want it? You can get it spiritual or physics, nigga. Wrong ones to come against, so bring an army with you. No affiliation when you see us, make a difference with us. No affiliation when you see us, know we different, nigga. No affiliation, so no, you can't kick it with us. The wrong ones to come against, bring an army with you.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above when they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? The whole hands with this white ass need to stop the ass here. Give a damn what you talk about. Give a fuck what you believe. You gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. So everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let my God boy, AG, stop the AG. It's about to be serious. Boy, and they hit us with dope and kill us with crack. What the fuck with all leaders? I'm curious. They cash down on your blood, turning you in and falling you beats. Can't see the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gonna die in the dreams. I say you won't spontaneous no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed the young for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the hoes in this world and double together. Know that it's golden together. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just on the devil, the scope at the center. Yeah, prophets. Sometimes these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop the ass nigga pops. You know, like we all come together. You know what I'm saying? They say God sold up the world. God sold up the world, and boy, your ass need to stop the ass shit. give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe. You gotta stand up and serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all don't pray on our knees, nigga. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass, you got me ass people. Well, I'm gonna step outside of the show for the fake nigga. Stay silent, I got it. Let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talking, but we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'll be low to the right arm. Tell her we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got you, baby mother on high. Baby pass through the fire. Ain't she props? That baby soul belongs to the Lord. I dare you afford it. That will fail you, bitch, I can afford it. I put that scar, you bring my water. Take what she leaves weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Ass, she stop and ask you props.
That's just the reality, Christian. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Yahweh Shem Shai Brakatham, the Allah Akim. That means may Yahweh bless you in the name of who the world calls Christ. And to you sisters, Yahweh Shamar Alatham Bashim Shai. That means may Yahweh watch over you sisters in the name of Yahweh Shai, in the name of who the world calls Christ. I'm Priest and Officer 50. Priest and Officer 50 Shariwan under Commanding General YAHANNA. We are the I.S.U.P.K, which was started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. All right, today is Friday's night Lashawan Qadash class. We're teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans their original language. All right, every Friday night, if you go to No Cowards Canada YouTube page, you'll find us teaching Lashawan Qadash every Friday night from 7 till 9 p.m. That's 7 till 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. If you're interested in joining the Israelite School of UPK, make sure you click the sign-in links. The sign-in links are posted in the chat. All right, make sure you sign in so that an officer can get your attendance, that an officer will see that you're signing in, and eventually get you those Hebrew benefits. All right? So we're going to start off. We're going to start off just going over our alphabet. We're going to go over the Assyrian and the Hebrew. All right, it's important for brothers to practice the Assyrian because most of the texts that we have in the Bible are written in Assyrian because of different captivities. All right. But what's most important, what we're trying to learn is we're trying to come back to our identity, come back to our culture. For too long, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans have been walking around with no knowledge of self. Right? They don't know who they are. They don't know who they descend from. They go around calling themselves Black, Hispanic, and Native American. They go around calling themselves Jamaican, calling themselves Haitian, Cuban, Dominican, Antiguan, Negro, Hispanic, Mexican. All these different names are names that were given to us by our oppressor. All right? When you read through the Bible, you go through history, archaeology, and understanding the prophecies in the Bible to understand who the children of Israel are today. In the I.S.U.P.K, we've discovered that. We understand who the real Israelites are according to the Bible. We understand who the 12 tribes are. If you take a look at the I.S.U.P.K website, you can see a list of who you are. You can see a chart of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. All right. So we're going to go through our alphabet. In the Hebrew, we don't have letters. We have characters. All right. And these characters actually mean something. A character is a picture or an image. All right. And each of these images means something. So we have Abba, Gada, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka. Should be a bit better. Again, in the Hebrew, we have 22 characters. All right, so we have Abba, Gada, Ha, Waza, Kata, Ya, Ka, La, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Ha, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Ta. All right, those are the 22 characters in the Hebrew. And then the Assyrian, we have Ga, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ya, Ha. So now something you'll see a little different in the Assyrian is 5 of the characters have 2 different symbols. All right, this is the character of a Ka. All right, Salakia. So we have a Ka. In the Assyrian, we have 5 characters that have 2 different symbols. And the only difference is when you see the Ka in the beginning or middle of a word, you use the first symbol. You use the second symbol if it's at the end of a word. All right, so we have Abba, Gada, Ha, Waza, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na. Come down. We got a Sa, I, Ha, Za, Wa, Ra, Sha, and Fa. Alright? So those are all 22 characters. We got the Hebrew, and then this is the Assyrian. Alright? We could say modern day Hebrew. Right? We have Abba, Da, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Ta, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Ta. Alright, and again, same up here. We have Abba, Da, Da, Ha, Wa, Za, Ka, Ta, Ya, Ka, La, Ma, Na, Sa, I, Pa, Ta, Za, Kwa, Ra, Sha, Ta. Alright, so go ahead and write that down if this is your first time tuning in. It's good to practice this daily. If you have the opportunity, practice writing out the characters and practice the pronunciation. Alright, let me ask you, can you see this from here? Sit down, sit down. You can see it from here? What's it say up here? What's this? What's this? Good job. Yep. 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 Oh, well done. All right. All right. So we're going to get into our lesson. All right. Our lesson today we're going to go over the prayer. All right. With the chapter, Psalms chapter 121. All right, we're going to go over this whole chapter. We're going to break it down. We'll write it out in the Hebrew, and we'll write it out in the Assyrian. And that'll be our class for today. So Psalms 121. All right, so Psalms 121. In the Hebrew, we always write from right to left. We got Asha'ah, Asha'ah, Yanya, Al, Al-Haharium. Al-Haharium. So something that you should take a look at is these little symbols that we have under the Hebrew. We just call them connectors. And these connectors let you know how to pronounce a word. All right? So this character here is an ah, this character is a sha, and this character is an ah. So when you have this symbol faced right side up, it lets you know that you just pronounce this character singular. All right? So right here, this connector facing up, you would just pronounce the ah. When you have this symbol faced downside, or bottom side down, it lets you know that these two characters, you pronounce them together. So this would be ah, sha, ah. You're pronouncing each symbol by themselves. Again, you pronounce the I by itself. And then here you have a ya and a na. So instead of saying I, ya, na, ya, these two characters connect. So you pronounce it yan. Instead of saying yana, you say yan. So we have ah, sha'a, I, yanya, al, ha, haryam. All right? All right. So this is the start that we have. All right, we'll break it down in the English. All right, so Asha'a is I lift. Two. All right. So we have Asha'a, Asha'a. This word ah means I. All right. And this word here is the root word. It means lift. All right. This is a prefix. It's a word that comes before the root word. And that prefix is I. I lift. This next word, ayanya, you have the word ayan, which means I. And then you have a suffix, right? The suffix is at the end of a word. Ya. Ya means my. Anytime you see a ya at the end of a word, it means my. Then you have all, which means unto. We have ha, which means the. All right, it's a prefix that means the. Ha, har, this word har means hill. And yam is masculine plural. All right, so anytime you see a yam at the end of a word, it means masculine plural. If you see the word yun, it's feminine plural. All right. In the Hebrew, anytime you're talking to a group of women, you would use yan. It means feminine plural. If you're speaking to a group of men, you would say yam. It's masculine plural. And so anytime you're talking to a group of both men and women, you would use yam. You would use the masculine. All right. So again, we have Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al, Haharia. Harium, Yum. All right. So this next part here we have Ma, Ayan, Ya, Ba'a, Izaria. All right. Ma, Ayan, Ma, Ayan, Ya, Ba'a, Yaba'ah, Isaiah. Lock here. All right. So again, we have Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah. And what this means in the English, we have Ma'ayan. Ma is from. Ayan is where. Ya is he. Ba'a is come. And Isaiah, Izar is help. And Ya is mine. All right. So we got Ma'ayan. This word Ma, we have a prefix, which means from. The root word is where, which is Ayan. Ayan. Ya is he. Ba'a is come. Izar is help. And Ya is the suffix for mine. All right. We would say, when we translate it in the Old English, the translator said that this is the best way to translate this from the Hebrew to the English. They would say, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help.
Salam Arwan Yabashim Shabakatah.
Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Hashem Rakatah. One for tuning in. We're just breaking down Psalm 121. You want a minute to write this down?
Kanawa. Your sound is a bit low, Arwan.
Fine. But this one mic. How's that?
It's still a bit low.
Still low?
Kanawa.
Hey, I think I got it. How's that?
It's better now, other one.
Come on. All right, I'll just give you a sec to write that down.
Salaki, I don't have a question.
Come on, go ahead.
It's for I lift, isn't? Because last time we reviewed some verbs last class.
Come on.
Isn't to lift up? Isn't it nasha?
I've heard that word in the shah before. Give me one sec. Psalms 121, we're in verse 1. So this word here, the root is nasha. All right, to lift. So the root word in this word is nasha, right? And that's the word that we wrote down last week, which is to lift. And that's Strong's H5375. And we've changed it. The root word in there, Salaki, the root word in there is sha'ah. Sha'ah. Sha'ah is to lift, right? So that word na would be a prefix.
Salaki, I couldn't hear you. The sound went low again.
Oh. What's going on? Um, I'm not sure why it keeps doing that. You can hear me better now, right?
It's a bit better, but it's a bit low. It's still low.
For some reason, what's going on? Okay, how's that? For some reason, my microphone volume just keeps going down on its own.
No, it's a bit better, other one, but it's still a bit low.
What's going on? All right, I'll try that. Okay, hopefully that's better.
It's better now, other one.
All right, so what I was saying is, so that word sha'ah is the root word, and it means lift. So I believe last week we had nasha'ah. Does that sound right?
So like we had in the shop.
Nasha. So nasha means to lift. When we change that na to an it means I lift.
Kana wakan.
So asha'ah is I lift. Does that make sense?
Kana wakan, other one.
No, we're changing the prefix. All right. You got it all written down?
Kana wakan.
All right. Let's keep going. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna write down the Hebrew instead of the Assyrian. I want to make sure we have enough time to get through all this. All right. So we had Isaiah, which is my help, and we have Ma'aim, Ma'aim, Ma'aim Yahweh, Ma'aim Yahweh, Aisha, Aisha, Shemayim, Shamayim, Shamayim, Shamayim. This is Yahweh, Shamayim, Wa of Rataza, Wa of Rataza, Al Yathan. Yathan. All right. So this first word here, Ma'aim, is from. Yahweh, which is the Lord's name. Aisha. Aisha is made. See if you can give this one a try. Shemayim. You know what that word means?
Heaven.
Heaven. That's right. So now I'm going to break this word down a little. So this word Shah. Let's see. So this is a prefix. And then Mayam. You know what mayam means?
Slovakia, does it mean water?
And then we have a prefix here, which is a sha. You know what that means?
One second, other one. Which or pertaining to?
So this word here, this is, you could call this black talk, right? I'll give you an example. Many times in life, we say life is hard, right?
What kind?
So what would be the opposite of life being hard?
Life is easy.
Easy. Give me another word. Think of here, right? Because this word is like water, right? Well, what would be another word, an opposite of being hard?
Life is simple.
Give me another word. The opposite of hard.
Soft.
There you go. Right? So in life, sometimes we say life is hard, right? And that would be like a hellish state, right? Life is hell. Life is hard. But if we're saying it's like water, it's something that's smooth, it's something that's soft, right? Water gives life, something good, right? So this word together, shemayim, Salakia, shemayim means heaven, all right? So we got shemayim, and we have wa or rataza. What's the word wa mean when it's at the beginning of a word?
One second, other one.
Ka.
And?
Ka. And do you know what a rataza is?
Slovakia, is it earth?
God. That's in Christ. I think the Greek word is eretz. It's kind of similar. Even the English is kind of similar, earth. And the Hebrew is arataza. Right? So then we have this word al. Which is never or not. And then yathan means allow. And just a side note, bear with me. I'm getting the answer for that word, that question you asked last week on Shabbai. Because I think what we had was Shabbai is the same. Shabbai in Hebrew means 7 and to swear. So I'm going to get that answer to you. And I'm also trying to get a list together of animals for you, all right? Good. So, again, where are we at? Psalms 121, we have Ma'ain, Yahweh, I.S.U.P.K, which means made, Shamayim, Wa'arataza, all Yathan, which means from Yahweh made heaven and earth, and he would never allow All right. Let me know when you got that down.
I'm told about one.
Okay. Guys, make sure you're looking up here, okay? Good. All right. So we got on earth and we never allow. We got law. Ma ya. Ma what? Ma what? Revolta. Revolta. Um, oh, Yana one. Yana one. Shamarka. Shamarka. Hana. All right. So we got this word la, which means two. Mawat is move. Regalka. Regal is foot. See if you can find the suffix for me. When you see a ka at the end of the word,
1 second on that one. Ka, you mean yours?
ka. What's al mean? Now if you can see that, al, Allah, al,
Never.
ka. So we got never allow. Oh, so we got la, mawat, regalka, salaki. So al is never, yana one means to slumber or sleep. The marta. See if you can figure that word out. We got a root word and then we got a suffix at the end. Can you read that out?
Shamarka.
Yeah. So what's the root word there?
Shamar.
What's shamar mean?
I'm not sure what I think is to guard or to shield.
There you go. To guard or to watch.
Kanawakan.
And then ka. You said this one a couple times.
Yours.
Ka. You're going to see as we go through a lot of these, or just as we go through prayers or we go through different sentences, some of the suffixes and prefixes are pretty common, right?
So like you forgot the connectors.
Oh, kana. Kana. So you'll see, for example, when we're doing Psalms 121, right? There's a context to the whole chapter, right? So you're going to see that word your a lot, right? We're talking to the Father, right? So that context, the context of the chapter is the same. A lot of those prefixes and suffixes, you should see, you'll see a lot. What do we have here? Yeah, no, one. You got that all down?
One moment, I'm copying the English.
Got it. Masha. Pay attention. Sit down. Just look up that way. I'll try saying out these characters, Masha. Mm-hmm. What do you got here? L. Not L. We're doing the Hebrew now. La. La. What's this? Ma. Correct. Wa. Wa. Ta. Ta. Wa. Ra. Oh, take a guess. You should know this. Abba. Ga. Ga. That's right. What do you got here? La. La. What's this? Ka. Ka. Well done.
I'm Toa about one.
Toa, no sign first. Just keep going. Alright. Here we go. We have Hana, which is the hold. We got La'a, Yana Wam, Yana Wam, Wama. You know what La'a is?
It means no.
Good. La'a. So La'a is no. Can also mean not, no or not. See if you can find this prefix, ya.
It means the or it.
Con, it or what?
Or the.
It or he. I think we also use it as the too.
Kanawakan.
No, so la, so ya is it or he. All right, it's not the.
Kanawakan.
If you see a ha, you see a ha as a prefix, that means the. All right. So we got ha, al, or slack, la, ya, nawam, nawam. Again, you see that word? The slumber. Wa, la, See if you can break wa, la, down for me.
And never. And not.
And not. Good job. Well done. And not. Wa, la, ya, yashan, ya, yashan. Shawamar. All right. So what's this prefix here?
He.
Khan. So we got he. Then we have yashan. Yashan is like a deep sleep. Now let's see if we can get this word here. And I'll give you a clue. So we have shamar, shah, shawamar. What does that word shawamar or salakia? What's the word to watch? What does that mean in Hebrew? To watch or to guard? How do you say that in Hebrew?
And Shamar.
God. So now you can see the root word in there, right? If you took out the wa, you would have shamar, right?
Kanawakan.
So now we've added in the middle here this character wa, right? Can you take one guess what that would change the word shamar to? Instead of the word being watch, what would it be?
Watching.
There you go. Watching. Also in Christ. Now I'll put something below it. So what's this word that I have below watching?
Shalom.
God. And what does shalom mean?
Peace.
God. So now I got this word below it. What do you think that word means?
Shalawam.
God. So shalom means peace, right? Then we have Shawamar, which means watching. What do you think Shalom means?
Peacing.
There you go. Most High in Christ. So now you see a lot of fake Israelites who don't understand Hebrew. They like to say Shalom,
Khan.
right? And that means peacing. It doesn't make any sense to say peacing when you greet somebody, right? All right. So we got watching, and then we have Yasharala. You know this word?
Israel.
That's right. Let me know when you got that all down.
I'm Toab.
Yeah. So we got La'a, Yanawam, Wa La'a, Ya Yashan, Shah Wamar, Salakia, Shah Wamar, Yasharala. All right, Yasharala. So next we got Yahweh, Yahweh, Shamarta, Yahweh, Zazal, Zazal, Al, Yad, Yad, Yamyanka, I believe. Yamyanka, Yam, Yam, Yam. All right. Let's see how far you can get. So Yahweh, what's Yahweh in the English?
The Lord's name.
Then we have Shamar. What's that in the English?
To watch.
And then Ka.
Ka would be yours.
Ka. Yahweh.
Again, the Lord's name.
Ka. We got Tazalka. Tazalka. The root word in here is Tazal, which means shadow or shade. We have a Ka, which is again, it's your. this word yad? Al yad. What's yad mean?
I think it's right.
Right? I know what you're saying, but no.
Is it
What
hand?
better? There you go. Hand. Hand. Right? That's the symbol yad. We pronounce it yah. Yad means hand. Then we have yamyanka. Ka is your. And then yamyan. Right here we have right hand. Yamyanka. Or right. We'll put right side. Let me double check this one word. Yamyan. We have the shade upon that right hand. This is the strongest definition I have here. It's right hand, right side. It could be right. It could also mean south. Yam. All right. Let me know when you got that done.
Come to one.
All right. I think I asked you this before. Do you use a blue letter Bible?
I don't really use it, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, blue letter Bible is okay. A lot of brothers in the school use it. All right. So we got Yanka. Now we're going to start in the next verse. So we got, I think you should know this word. Yawam. So what does Yawam mean?
Day?
God. So take a guess on what this word means here. So you know what? We're not going to guess, all right? So we have Yawam, right? Which means day. And I'll give you this. So ma, you say like this word ma means it denotes like all day. All right. Another way you could say it is daily.
Khan.
So we got ha, shamash, shamash, ha, shamash, la,
So like the other one.
God.
Is the ha together with the shamash?
So in the Hebrew, right, we have a lot of our words will just look longer because we have prefixes and suffixes, right?
Khan.
So ha shamash is one word, right?
Khan.
And we would write it down as one word in the Hebrew, right? But inside of the word we have a root word, which I've underlined here, shamash, and then we have a prefix, which is ha. Okay. So what's that prefix ha? What's that mean?
1 second, other one.
Yeah.
Is the
Ha is the, correct. Ha shamash. Shamash means sun. What's la'ah?
no or not?
Uh, then we have yakaka. What's the prefix ya?
It or he?
God. It's a he. That's yakaka. Then we have wa yara. You may have seen this word before. So we have wa yara. And you might just be able to figure it out because you should know this prayer. So we got wa yara. So what's this prefix wa mean?
Um, and
Khan. And what do you think this root word is? And let's see how well you know this song. So we have day, the sun, no or not, smite, and can you take a guess? And I'll read the verse out. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night.
it'll be the moon.
We got moon. And we have Allah, Ya, Allah. Allah, Ya, Ba, the prefix is by. And then this root word here, La Yala, is night. All right, let me know when you got that down.
Kanawaka.
So again, we got Wamam, Ha, Shamash, La, Yakaka, Wa, Yarak, Bala, Yala.
Tuwaba.
Okay. All right. We got tonight. So now we're getting in verse 7. Verse 7, we got Yahweh. 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 ISUPK. Double check that real. That's right. So now we get to Yahweh, Yashmar, Yashmarka. Salakia, bear with me. I skipped over a couple, or I skipped over a line. So in verse 7, we got Yahweh, Yashmarka, 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 Makalrai, Makalrai, All right. Yashamar. Yashamar. Napashka. 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 So Yahweh is the Lord's name. See if you can break this word down. Yashamarka. So what does the prefix Yah mean?
He.
Ka. Shamar.
Watch.
Ka. And Ka.
Yours.
Ka. Now, a saying that we can use for he watches your is to preserve. Then we have Makal Rai.
So like the other one.
Ka.
For context, instead of your, would it be you?
One sec. So Ka can be your or you.
It's like the other one. The camera is not.
Oh, Salakia. Fine. So yeah, the better word here is you. Is you. Absolutely. He watches you. Right? He's watching you. He's guarding you. Looking over you. Keeping you safe. Right? And a word to sum that up, we can use preserve. Preserves you. Right?
Kanawakan.
So then we have Makal Rai. What's the ma? What does that prefix ma mean?
Is from.
Okay. From. Call. You may have seen this word. Do you know what that word call means?
La the one.
Have you heard the phrase call halal?
Kanawakan.
So halal means praise. You want to take a guess at what call means?
So like, what does it mean again?
Call, so halal means to praise. And I've heard a lot of fake Israelite groups say call halal. Call halal Yahweh. Praise Yahweh. I'm not sure what call is.
La the one. I'm not sure.
No, sir. So call is all. So we have Makal Rai. Rai meaning evil. And then we have Yah, Yashamar. So what's the prefix Yah?
He.
Khan. Shamar.
To watch.
Khan. And then we have Ath. Ath means you. Napash. You might know this word. Napash. You know what Napash means?
A lot one, but I've heard it before.
Okay, Khan, I'll give you one clue. So we have a na, right? That's how we pronounce it. But this character means Napash. You're not sure what this character is?
One second, I want.
Yeah. Go ahead. And then you are.
Is it seed?
Salaki, you said seed?
Khan Wakan.
Allah. So Napash means soul. Napash is soul. Oh, Salaki, did you say breathe?
Seed.
Seed. Okay, La. Yeah. So Napash is soul. You can also say breathing. All right. So this is Psalms 121, verse 7. We have Yahweh, which is the Lord's name. Yah Shamarka, which means he watches you. Makal Rai, from all evil. Yah Shamar, he watches. Ath Napashka, he watches over your soul. And he preserves you from all evil. All right, let me know when you got that done.
Khan Wakan.
Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Rai, Yashamar, Ath Napashka. Asha, what's this word here?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm to our one.
What's that place? This is a ha.
Ha.
That's it?
Wa.
Wa.
Ha.
Ha. Yahweh.
Wahawa.
Yahweh. That's right. All right. Pashko, your soul. See if we can get all this last part in. We're almost done. So we got Yahweh, Yashtamar, Yashtamar, Tazaaka, Yashamar, Tazaaka, Waba, Waaka, Waba, Waaka, Ma'aika, Ma'aika, Wa'ai, Wa'ai, I, This is Ma'aika, Ma'aika. All right. So this is the last bit of Psalms 121. We have Yahweh, which is the Lord's name. Yashamar. What's Yashamar?
He watches.
Watches. Taza'aka. So Taza'ak is to go out. And what is the suffix ka?
Is you.
Khan, it's you or your. It watches you to go out. And then we have Waba, Wa'aka, Ba, Wa'a. And then we have Ka. So Waba, Wa'aka, we have a prefix Wa. What's that Wa mean?
And
Ka. Ba, Wa'a is to go in. We have Ka, which is you or your. Then we have Ma'aitha, is time. We have the prefix, which is Wa, meaning and. Even for. Evermore. All right. That's the complete breakdown of Psalms 121. So we're just ending out verse 8. We have Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'aka, Waba, Wa'aka, Ma'aika, Wa'aid, I will love. All right. He watches you as you go out and you're coming in, and even forevermore. All right. So after you got that done, we'll do the I.S.U.P.K security announcements, and then we'll salute out.
Come.
Not sure. You want to try this word again? What's this?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Ha.
There you go. Yeah. Ha. What do you got here?
Wa.
Wa.
Ha.
Okay. And how do we say this word? Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Okay. You want to try this word name up there? Okay, what's this one?
Wa.
Wa.
Ba.
Toa about one.
God. Just simple. What's this? The first one. What do you got?
Ha.
First one is Wa.
Wa.
And this?
Ha.
Ba.
Ba. Wa.
Wa.
Ah.
Ha.
Ka.
Ka. Wa. Ba. Wa. Okay. All right. So we're going to say the I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We're the I.S.U.P.K. Start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Root for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves with the world. They need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Find it in Numbers 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 to 10. Ma'ashira means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We got the Memorial of Blowing of Trumpets, which is on Monday, September 6th. And check out tonight, we have Cross the Line. I believe they're getting started at 10 p.m. Make sure you tune in, like, share, and subscribe. Men of Israel, I.M.A.J.M, which means stand. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers and a courtesy salute to the sisters. I.M.A.J.M means stand. Men of Israel, I.M.A.J.M Shabbat. I.M.A.J.M Barak. Yahweh Shem Yahshai Barakatah. Yad Yamatav, which means hands down. We're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, I.M.A.J.M Shabbat. I.M.A.J.M Barak. Yahweh Shamar Alathan Bashim Yahushai. Means may Yahweh watch over you, sisters, in the name of Yahweh Shai. Yad Yamatav, which means hands down. Class dismissed.